I start? The year is 2017. A Weaveworks engineer sits at their desk, blissfully unaware that they are about to commit the most infamous keystrokes in GitOps history. The command is entered. The enter key is pressed. And, in an instant, production is gone. Act 1. The catastrophe. Disaster strikes. WeaveCloud, the monitoring and management platform for Kubernetes, vanishes. One accidental deletion command, and the entire production environment is wiped out. Panic, then clarity. There's no infrastructure, no workloads, no services, just an empty void where a thriving system once stood. But this is Weaveworks, and this is GitOps. We can recover. Preparation begins. The team doesn't flinch. They clear the way for the rebuild, ensuring machines are ready. Anything still lingering in the system is wiped clean. This will be a full restore. First steps, a single command kicks off the process. Make Mr. Proper and make init. The bootstrap sequence begins.
Hold up for a little while. We're not there yet. We're still at destroy production cluster.
Oh.
That's good. You did great. Thank you. Hello to anyone who's joining us live. It's a beautiful day. Alright, where are we at?
Alright, pause it.
Yeah, we're about there now.
Do I start?
Yeah, go ahead.
Act 2. The restoration. Flux awakens. The GitOps pipeline is back online. With it, the declarative infrastructure, stored safely in Git, begins to take form once again. Core services will now reappear. Redis databases spin up, test Redis and live Redis. These are critical for Weave Cloud's real-time data. Without them, nothing else can function. The data backbone is online. Networking returns. Load balancers emerge, reclaiming their assigned DNS. The architecture begins to resemble what was lost. Tenant isolation configured. Just like in Weave Cloud, tenants must be brought back online. Tenant root and tenant test. Tenant test will host the first recovered services, signaling that the system is stabilizing. The first production cluster is back.
It's not back yet. It's supposed to go faster than this.
The first production cluster will be back soon.
Something. What happened? Need them all. Try again.
You want to start from the top?
Yeah, we could start the site from the top as soon as... Okay, it's coming back here. Let's see if it comes on. With host name? It's got host name. Great. That's good. That's good. Yeah, we're still live. Okay. We have to see the control plane come online, and then it's then it's good. Here, this one is working on it. Which one is the main node here? looks like progress.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why this prayer usually goes a lot faster.
And where do we pick up at?
You can start
At the
here again.
Okay. Yeah. You want to give me a thumbs up when it's time?
We got 4 healthy checks here. That looks pretty good to me. The rest of them are going to come in a minute. Here we go. That one's good. This one says booting. Got 2 control plane nodes. And a third one that's working on it.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. This is Cozy Stack Installer. Now things are going to start happening. Okay, we're like here.
3?
Yeah, we're not very far through.
Oh, so it's first steps. It corresponds to this then.
We're basically at the end of this. We're at milestone 1 now, almost.
Yeah.
Almost, because these controllers have to come up, and then one of them's going to manage Redis for us.
Mm-hmm.
Redis.
Wait, how do I pronounce it?
Yeah, you should say Redis. You
Redis.
said it right.
Okay.
I say it wrong.
Okay.
I'm the one who says it wrong every time. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. Now GitOps is happening. Flux is installed. Like I said, it doesn't have to line up exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You can read wherever you're comfortable on them.
Wait, so what should I read?
We're at Flux Awakens.
Okay. Act 2, the restoration. Flux awakens. The GitOps pipeline is back online. With it, the declarative infrastructure, stored safely in Git, begins to take form once again. Core services reappear. Redis databases spin up. Test Redis and Live Redis. These are critical for Weave Cloud's real-time data. Without them, nothing else can function. Networking returns. Load balancers emerge, reclaiming their assigned DNS. The architecture begins to resemble what was lost. Tenant isolation configured. Just like in Weave Cloud, tenants must be brought back online. Tenant root and tenant test. Tenant test will host the first recovered services, signaling that the system is stabilizing.
Okay, we're about to do LinStore here. See this on LinStore. We can skip ahead a little bit here too. Let's see. Metal LB. Storage. Oops. And we want to set up the tenants, like we said. So we have to follow the directions. Here we've got LinStore. We still have to do LinStore. Oh, LinStore is ready to go here. Create default storage classes. We did that. Network. We did that. Here, now we want to do this. Patch tenant root. We want to do one thing though. Tenant root, helm release, tenant root. etcd. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We want to turn on etcd, but we want to do it without creating etcd yet, because we want only one etcd and it's going to create 3 etcds, which we don't want. So we disable storage. It's going to hang up. Tenant root. Okay, we see they're all pending because they don't have storage, and that's good. So they won't remember this. And then I want to do tenant root helm release etcd. Here we go. Values replicas 1. We want that. I'm just going to put this in spec. Values replicas 1. Now it's going to go down to just 1. There. And we can give storage, and it's going to come online. Okay, and then the next thing we want to do is dashboard. Like that. And that. So we can go to the dashboard here, which is only going to work if we fix the DNS real quick. And this one, right? fixing. I'll show you. Oh. We want the certificate to be good, so we have to make it exposed to the internet real quick here. A minute or two, it should be good. Okay, Redis is coming online. We want a second Redis. We got our load balancers. That's great. And now we want tenant test. We want okay, and this should start 2 clusters. We should see pretty quickly. We have to create them actually. Release Kubernetes cluster and release Harvey cluster. Kubernetes Harvey, rather. We gotta get our Redis secret. Back here somewhere. Maybe it's not in there. There we go, big password. there. Make sure we take a copy of it here. Where'd you leave off?
This is where I would start.
Okay. Alright, and I want to make sure this one is... Did we see that certificate go good? I didn't see. Dashboard. Yes, it's good. No, it's not good. No, we don't need it. It's okay. So we're... And I think we can start to do this now. So we can actually see what's happening a little bit better. Okay, we gotta bring Dex online. That's important. Get that thing out of my way. Can I read the rest? Yeah.
First production workload restored. The water monitoring service comes back online. The external world sees signs of life. Act 3. The Redemption. Cluster API brings up new workloads. Kubernetes clusters begin spawning within tenant test. The production environment expands. Harvey comes alive. The development environment, which enables future Weave Cloud iterations, is restored. GitOps reconciles rapidly, catching up to where things left off. Final piece, the Moo cluster. This is the last major deployment. When Moo is online, Crossplane installs WordPress to verify end-to-end functionality. Milestone 3 is upon us. A fully self-hosting Kubernetes ecosystem is operational. One last manual touch. The OB mirror service holds a critical secret. A bminder key must be manually restored before it can run, the final step in the process.
Oh, is this going to come online or what? checks for Dex. Oh, health check failed. Here we go. Signs of life. Signs of life. Did I do this part already? I think so. Oh, it's ready. It's ready. We're missing it. There it is. See, it's online. See, it's online.
Oh.
Signs of life. What about Dex? Is Dex online? Great if Dex was online. It says it's online. Doesn't look very online. Did not like that one. Okay, so we're doing this so we can log into the move cluster and see what's happening there. Since that's where we have to plan our last flag to get to the speed run. That's valid. Okay, good. So there's Dex. So this one's gonna come back. So now we can do super TLDR. We can log in to a Kubernetes cluster for the first time. See what's happening. WordPress is there. That's great. What else? There we go. We'll be mirror.
Was that the bell?
Yeah, that was the bell.
Do I say it?
Yeah.
The bell rings. OB Mirror is online. Water.teamheffy.info is live. Podinfo.local is responding. The dashboard confirms full recovery. The entire production environment, wiped out in an instant, has been restored in record time. Without manual rebuilding, without guessing what was lost, because everything was in Git. This is GitOps. This is why Flux exists. This is why Weaveworks pioneered a revolution in infrastructure management. And that, friends, is why we always commit to main.
Woo! Thanks for joining. Goodbye.